mynews.studio.
Mountains of plastic trash could shrink by 83%, but only if we act now. So why aren't we?
Today's date is December 8th, 2025. There's a new report from Pew Charitable Trusts saying we already have the tools to cut global plastic pollution by 83% by the year 2040. That number is real. But if the solutions are out there, what's holding us back?
That's really the heart of it. The roadmap in the report looks at actual models, France's refill and reuse mandates, for example, to show we can sharply reduce plastic waste if we scale up solutions already working. What's striking is the potential impact. They estimate 2/3 of packaging pollution could disappear just by shifting to reuse, refill, and redesign.
2/3? That's significant. So we're not talking about new inventions. It's about doing more of what we know works. But the report also warns that without action, plastic pollution could double by 2040. Is the problem just inertia, or are there deeper factors at play?
The report points to 3 main barriers. First is economic lock-in. Virgin plastic stays cheap, often because of subsidies. Second, many big companies had incentives to stick with current practices. Third, there's fragmented governance. One country's action isn't enough. Why do you think these incentives stick around?
Partly, it's about the economics. If single-use plastic costs less upfront, businesses will keep using it. And then there's the influence of industry. The same companies that could help drive change sometimes fund efforts to slow it down. They do invest in recycling, but the report says that's not enough. So, what does the roadmap actually suggest to break these patterns?
Policy change is central. The authors urge governments to end subsidies for virgin plastic, enforce extended producer responsibility, and set legal targets for reuse. These steps would shift the economics, making circular models standard. But they also highlight citizens' roles. How do communities push for refill and reuse if the laws aren't there yet?
It's about pressure from below. Communities can ask for deposit return systems, support local refill projects, and campaign for legal targets. The roadmap also points out the importance of including informal waste workers who play a key role in many places into official systems. So it's not just about policies at the top.
Exactly. On the corporate side, some businesses are redesigning packaging or pledging to cut virgin plastic use. Others focus mainly on recycling, which, as the report notes, can't address all the leakage. Some companies even lobby against stricter rules, which slows things down. Why do you think certain brands resist, while others move ahead?
It often comes down to how companies make their profits. If a business relies on single-use products, change can seem risky unless there's pressure, either from regulations or from customers. But according to the report, the benefits of change are huge: less pollution, lower greenhouse gases, and potentially over 8 million new jobs worldwide. Isn't that a compelling argument?
It is. The report reframes plastic pollution. It's not inevitable, and solving it could help both economies and public health. So if we have the tools, what comes next? Is it mainly about political will, or is there more to it?
I think it's both. We need political will for strong policies and collective action to push companies and governments. The roadmap is clear. This is a global crisis, but also a global opportunity. If solutions already exist, why not use them?
That's the crucial question. We've covered the findings, the barriers, the different roles people and companies play, and why this matters everywhere. If reducing plastic by 83% is possible, what are we waiting for?
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. You can try it now for free.